What up? What up? Welcome in everybody to another episode of Profit Picks. If you are new, we do always start the show by being transparent. And Kevin, if you're new, we always start the show by being late. Yeah, Kevin, let them know, Kevin. But yesterday wasn't the best day. Went 4-4, so got juiced out, and got to make a little bit of better decisions today. So I won't recap all the 4-4, but definitely capped out some good things. Just didn't push the button. The one thing I'll say I made a mistake on was me and Chris talked about the Cavs, and I ended up getting there with the Knicks at the end of the day. So I was very disappointed with myself for that. But we'll do better here today. Take a look at the chat before we get started. We do only have 4 games, and I'm hawking that odds screen because I want to make moves on 3 of them. I'm ready, and I want to make sure I get good numbers. Prolific in the building says, "What's up, Skee? Ski? I guess Ski's been staying. Yeah, I haven't been eating cheese too much. At least this week I haven't." Mario says, "Let's pick winners." What up, James? Mario says, "Lakers played a good one yesterday." Yeah, we didn't get the W, but I still like the way the Lakers look for the most part. And I like JJ holding himself accountable after the game as well. Mark in the building. Appreciate you, Mark. He said, "Let's grab some cash." Sandman in here. And Mark also reminding everybody to hit the like button. Definitely helps out the show if you guys like what you guys are seeing here. Let's see. Gundam Atticus. Start off by being transparent and late. Y'all know, man. Greg says Ski got to feed the mice. That's what's taking longer today. The internet is working. Internet is working fine. I think right now. I think we're good. I know you. Greg. I know you excited. To watch the champs tonight. I know you excited. You see the shirt too. You see it right there. It ain't a Dodger hat, but I got the Los Angeles shirt right there. Pretentious Prodigy. Appreciate you. Peasy in the building. Star Child. Kyle says, "Where is Vino? He's on vacation, and I think he'll actually be coming to Vegas soon. So I'll get to hang out with him for a bit. I'm not sure when he'll be back on the show, but I'll get to hang out with him. We will have a guest tomorrow, I believe, too, though. So look out for tomorrow. What's good, Munoff? Mean Green Sports Picks, reminding everybody to hit the like button as well. Appreciate that. LJ, my boy, appreciate you tapping in, and make sure y'all check out LJ. And he be doing some good work, man. He's on a lot of different channels, and that's his Twitter right there, I believe. LJ from H Town. Keep doing good work, bro. All right, Greg, I see you. Let's get to it, man. Some actionable info, because like I said, there are some wagers I'm looking to make today. First came up, we'll go 533, 534. Nuggets at Nets opened up Nuggets -6.5. It's on the move right now, and I think that's just because Jamal Murray got maybe upgraded or he's listed as probable when people were thinking that he might not be going today. And wow, so it's confirmed Stephon Diggs tore his ACL. That's tough. But this one open 6.5 is moving towards 5. Couple shops going back to 5.5 right now. Total open 218, and that looks like a consensus of 219. Like I said, Jamal Murray is probable for Brooklyn. They'll be without Bogdanovich, Sharp, Ben Simmons, and Watford. So first couple things. First thing I want to look at in this game is, I mean, we got the Nuggets off. I mean, the Nuggets aren't looking good at all. I don't think they've covered a game. They finally got a win. They had to do it in overtime in a dogfight versus the Raptors. I mean, it's red flags all over the place for this Nuggets team, like we've been saying. And playing on a after an overtime game, having to travel again, this is not a good spot for the Nuggets. I would only, because of the spot, look towards the Nets. I know the Nets. I mean, they had the same record. They at least can compete, and you got guys here who can score. So the Denver bench is just untrustworthy, in my opinion. And until they figure it out, I think they're a fade. I would wait though, because as you know, Jamal Murray's listed as probable. I mean, I don't really think anybody. Jokic, he usually plays. I don't think anybody is going to sit here. So I think the line will start to climb back up like it's doing now from 4.5 to some 5.5s there. And I would look to come back in on the Nets. That's the way I'm looking in this game. Nets plus 5.5. If I had to take it now, I would be comfortable. I would be comfortable with 5.5. And this is the first of a back to back for the Nets, but they do have the rest advantage. What is this? Second of back to back for the Nuggets. Overtime, third and four nights, fourth and six. Just looking bad. So that's the first thing I want to say there. Um, Next, when I look at this total, I'm thinking about an over. I agree with the point move upwards. Um, and let me just pull this up here so you guys can see kind of what I'm seeing. See if we got some stuff there. Share screen. Been a while since I've done this. Hopefully everything's still good. You guys should be able to see this. Let me just double check. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So get back over here. And this is the Money Baller. Shout out my boy RC. I'm gonna just spoiler. RC will be on with me tomorrow. So we'll probably be doing some more of this just like this tomorrow. Appreciate him with this website. So this is everything I'm looking at right there with the situational stuff for these guys. But let's just look at the Nuggets since I'm talking about an over, right? And I'll start here. Let me go to these numbers. Pace wise, Nuggets are not where you would want them to be for an over. Neither are the Nuggets. And it says they're both playing defense. This, though, is kind of what I want to talk about. It says the Nuggets have been the worst offensive rated team. And I understand they've looked bad. And, I expected them to. But I want to take a look at this, like who they've been playing. You got the Nuggets. They started the season. OKC, elite defense. Clippers, they also have a really good defense. And that's why you saw two lower scoring games like this. When they played the Raptors defense, they had a little bit more success there. So I think playing the Nets, they'll be able to have success. And at the same time, just coming off of the overtime game, I don't think that the Nuggets are going to have much on the defensive end. Let me switch over. Let me see if I can do this. Let's get to Killer Sports and see if I can share. I'll share a query for this. Let me just get it together here. Boom. Killer Sports. All right, let me get this on the screen. Present. Killer Sports. All right, you guys should be able to see this here. All right, so what we're going to look at first, we'll go team is off of an overtime game, unrested. We're looking at road favorites, and we're going to go back to the 2010 season. And let's also just look at them traveling more so. They played on the road the last game. They're on the road again. And let's see what we get with this first. This is all time in the database. We get 30 and 12 to the over. I mean, not the entire database, but back to 2010, 30 and 12 to the over, which is about 71%. And then let's take a little bit more and say, let's just make sure, the opponent is rested. Will they have some gas in the tank to keep this total pushing? Opponent rest. 0. And you guys can see there 20 and 7. So about 74%. It does say to play this game up and over. And that's how I see it. So I didn't push the button on these games yet, but I'm gonna be betting them. It's just a matter of how much money I want to put on them. So let's see. Let's see if the chat talks me off. Let's see what you guys are liking. And I gotta do a lot of scrolling up because I was talking for forever. But let's see. Appreciate you, Mark. Appreciate you. Boost. Good job getting a +7. Says already in. Greg says Nets or nothing. Not sure if I'm going to get to the window. Denver got lucky last night. First class agency also liking the Nets. Everybody liking the Nets here. Ajax wants to go Nuggets first quarter. Josh says Braun over 10.5 points. Says Brooklyn allows third most threes to shooting guards. Thinks he can take advantage. Interesting. Appreciate you sharing. Mean Green sports picks like Joker to have some dimes tonight. JT, I can't talk you off of Nets first half or full game. Nets first half, I think it's 3-0, and I think the Nuggets are 0-3. But all I'll say is it should favor the Nets the more the game goes on, just with the rest situation for the Nuggets. Only thing that I'll say. Everybody liking the Nets, though. I don't like that. I don't like being on dogs that everybody loves, but I can understand why you like it in this situation. Let's see what Kevin is sharing. Fading 4 game, 6 nights, non-conference road faves off overtime win, 21-1 ATS. When the line is less than 5.5. Playoff revenge, look ahead to Wolves. Malone said they're going to rely on their bench, which is a red flag for Nuggets. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Good stuff from Kevin Johnson there. I agree with this from my boy Antonio. Nuggets bench is terrible. JT liking some props here. Ingram under, Conley under threes, Fox under threes. What's good, Bryce? Nice to see you in here. UCapper in the building. He'll be on here tomorrow. Let's see. Wayne reminding everybody to hit the like button. Definitely appreciate that. Helps out the show, like I always say. Big says, any thoughts on Nets team total over 107.5? I would. I mean, if I like the Nets and I like the over, that means I would be liking Nets team total. So I would agree. Somebody said Bron props. I don't have an opinion, but my boy Josh, I think it was, said he got Bron props. Let's see. Let's see. Avery doesn't like the line move. It's going back up a little bit. You do have a 5.5 out there. It's why I don't like Tone. He says, so everyone on the Nets, huh? It looks so sweet, huh? I don't like that, but can't ignore what my eyes see. Can't ignore the numbers. It's a one-way situation for me. Let's see a couple more comments before we keep moving on. UCapper says he was just gonna say that. Nets team total over. And Kevin likes it too. All right, good stuff, you guys. Let's move it on over. We'll go to 535, 536. Mavs and T Wolves opened up Wolves minus 3.5. They're now 5-point favorite. The total continues to drop from 225.5 as low as 221.5. Nobody on the injury report for the Wolves. For the Mavericks, no Kleba, no Exum. So this is, we all know, situation for Minnesota to get a little bit of playoff revenge, right? This is the team that eliminated them last season, and I think it's definitely a good situation for them. Let me see if I can get this up here because this will help get back to my bad, you guys. See if we can get back to the money baller. All right, let me screen share here. It's just easy, I think, when you can see it on the screen. I know you guys can hear me too, but let me just still on Nuggets and Nets. Maybe it's my yeah, the hamsters, like Greg said, they start running on the wheel for that internet. Yeah, it's not working for me. So damn, I wanted to show you guys. Well, anyway, revenge situations like this, it's a back to back for the Mavericks. Meanwhile, the Wolves have 2 days rest. So it's the perfect spot for them to get some revenge. And the Mavericks also had to travel. So just looking at let's see here. We're gonna look at home favorites off of a win who are seeking playoff revenge. This goes back to 2014, and they're covering about 70.8%, 17-7. That says to take the Wolves here. I mean, it's a one-way ticket, especially with the rest situation for these Mavericks. So, unless anybody can talk me off of that, that's the way that I think I have to go here. This worked. Might just have to keep that there. So let me take a look at the. Yeah, that's. I mean, RC is going to address it. I think it was today. It's taking a little bit longer to refresh, but it's okay. Let's see what you guys like. I like this comment. Darren says, Jay Money told me to walk outside tonight and howl at the moon with those wolves. I said it when he was on here. He used to be over here howling, man, and he got a good read on those Timberwolves. So I like that I can line up with him as well. Let's see. Ooh, Avery. He's going the other way. Said everybody going one way. I'm going this way. He likes the Mavericks +5. That's interesting. I think that's the first person I saw say Mavericks so far. Josh likes Rudy first quarter rebounds, and he's laddering it. Josh on them props heavy. First quarter props. Wow. Trans Canada says, Skee, if you were wrong, I can't afford a Halloween costume. Halloween is on the line here. I know he's joking. Anyway. But JT says Wolves and under. What up, Jay Wills? Appreciate you, B Daddy. Says hit the like button, y'all. Mark also likes Wolves and under. Says shout out to Moneyballer. He enjoys using the site. J Dub likes the Wolves. Avery Smith says better team can't put too much in the back to backs early in the season. Mavs was great on no rest last year. I mean, I understand. I understand. Even if, I understand. I did see. Let me look. Let's look. Matter of fact, let's look this up. I get what you're saying, but let's see. Let me type this in here. Season. Let me just make sure I do it right. Teams on back to backs. Okay. So season equals 2024 and rest equals 0. They are 6-10 straight up, 9-7 against the spread. Let's put if they are on the road. 2-6 straight up, 4-4 ATS. Road dog. 50-50. 1-5 straight up, 3-3 ATS, losing by an average of 7.3 points per game. I don't know. I don't like the situation. I get it's early in the year, but I guess I could look at this all the time, right? Let me just put first 5 games of the season, see what results we get. And game number. It's 50-50 ATS. So I get it. Let's see what Kevin Johnson says here. Wolves with rest advantage, first conference opponent have covered 18 in a row, and the line is that's lower than -6. And Wolves 2 days off before game and after game. 2 days off after the game, that's big too. I didn't even notice that, but that's a situation where you can go all out. So you got them already with the rest advantage, and then they don't got to worry about another game coming right up. They can go all out. Pretentious Prodigy loves the Wolves. LJ says Dallas was 11-3 ATS with no rest last year. He's on Dallas. So some conflicting stuff in this one here. Appreciate you, Money Mills. Let's see. Dan likes the trifecta. Avery says Mavericks are 10-0 against the spread in their last 10 road games on 0 rest. Dallas is outscoring opponents 123-111 in this spot. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Josh. They think Randall cooks tonight. Man, somebody says Mavs money line. Bon boo boo. I got to Steven Adams. Gotta check it out, you know. All right. Well, damn, you guys making me think a little bit on this one. Interesting game. I guess maybe I'll think about that one a little bit more. Move over to the next. This next one, Kings and Jazz, opened up Kings -4.5. They're now 6.5 point favorite. Total open 234.5. And that's still the consensus right now. Injury report. I see Juzang, Eubanks, and Collier all game time decision. Then for the Kings, I just see Orlando Robinson game time, Devin Carter out. So this is one I do want to pull up the money baller. So let's screen share here. Present. And just make sure, yeah, you guys can see this. Okay. So 4th and 6 for the Kings, 3rd and 4, second of a back to back. Also, second of a back to back for the Jazz. And my thought there is both teams without rest, last thing they're going to want to do is, be focused and locked in on the defensive end. Um, I look at how they've been playing this season. Both teams up there, top 10 in pace, 5 and 7. Both teams, bottom five defensive rated teams as well. And we know Jazz have had some struggles offensively, but the Kings have not. And this could be a situation where Jazz can get right a little bit versus a team who also doesn't play any defense. So that's what stood out to me in this one. Um, Let me see. Yeah, that's what I wanted to point out here in this one. We just see these over unders. Jazz haven't been going over, but that's how I'm looking at this. And then I did have a query pretty much saying like this total is higher than the last games that both of these teams just played when they're unrested. Like it's higher for a reason. They're expecting points. So if the pace is there, the lack of defense, the only way I could think to bet this game is over. Best number I see right now, there's 1 234 up there. That's how I would think to play this game. So let's see what you guys think. Murray is probable, by the way. Star Child likes the Kings. Saturated says Murray looks like he's playing. Yeah, he's not on the injury report. Star Child likes Kings second half. Mean Green likes the Jazz first quarter. Val likes Keegan Murray over 2.5 threes, and he's laddering it to 6 at 10 to 1. Trying to get some nice plus money there. AB says marketing over 22.5. Let's see. Star Child likes the first half over specifically. Because they're unrested, I can understand wanting to get in and get out. First half is 118. Shaded it a little bit to the first half, and I can understand that. Dan says seems like an easy over, no need for defense. Munaf thinks Fox gets 5.5 assists. I like that as well. Net thinks the Jazz can hang in this game. I like the over. I like the over. That's what I'm feeling in this one. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Let me know if you guys could just hear that phone ring. But let's move over to the last game on the slate, and this one is probably going to be very brief. Pelicans and Warriors opened up Pelicans -1. They're 1.5 point favorite. Total dropped from 220 to 217. And injury report, we do know they'll be without Steph Curry and Melton. We have Wiggins, also game time decision. For the Pelicans, they continue to be without Trey Murphy and DeJounte Murray. Um, I mean, you're missing. I can understand why the total is dropping. I'll start off and say that. Um, the first thing that comes to mind for this is I think about. I mean, I would want to probably try to back Wiggins, but he will have a lot more attention, and he's just clearly banged up or something with the game time decision mark. Second thing is Zion should probably have some success here. The two games he's played so far were versus Portland. Portland just has a lot of rim protection, so it's a different story. Not as much rim protection here for Golden State. Klingen and Aiden down there. That's the second thing that comes to my mind. So maybe a play on Zion's points could be a look in his game. Like I said, I would agree with the under. This is the game I feel the least strong about. So let's see what you guys think, and see if you guys can get me to go one way or the other. J Dub likes the Warriors on the money line. Yeah, you guys could hear it. uh, JT said save your money on this one. Ingram over 18.5 points. It's liked out there. Star Child says he got Warriors plus 2.5 last night. He also leaning towards the money line. AB says Warriors team total over under specifically. And Star Child, the contrarian that he is, he says this game is going over. What are y'all talking about? LJ says whatever team loses tonight, take that team in the first quarter tomorrow. So they both go again tomorrow. Oh, they play each other again tomorrow. I see it right there. Interesting angle. And I can see that happening. Sandman likes the Pelicans. Net says Pelicans are a big public bet today. Price says, can't believe we hit that last Warriors under. Man, that I can't believe that first quarter. I mean, they were hitting every single shot. It was insane. But yeah, it was nice to get that one to the window for sure. All right, not a whole lot of people interested. Josh likes the third quarter. Says, write it down. Those write it down plays, man. Watch out. AB says Kaminga over. Says Kaminga was a monster last year without Steph. This seems like something I need to look into. Seems like that seems correct to me. Um, Definitely. So either Kaminga or Zion probably the way I would choose to go on this game. Yeah, 70 in the first, Bryce. Oh my God, I was so mad. All right. That's today's games. We have four. We got through them pretty nice and easy. Um, we'll move over to best bets. And I'll just shout out that, you guys can find all of my work at wagertalk.com. I actually meant to send what I was playing yesterday to the members, and I don't think I pushed send. So we'll see. I'll send out something today for sure for the members on YouTube as well. And I do want to shout out because I did use it and I am going to continue to use it a lot. So it's been a while since I've done this because I was waiting for some data in NBA. But there we go. Money Baller. You guys see it at the top up there. And I was using it throughout the show. It's our guy Ronald Cabane's website. It's a way to get a lot of information, stats, whatever you may need all in one place and just help you cap the games faster and more efficiently. Um, it's a site that I'm going to use every single day, a site that helps me cap. So if you would like to check it out, if you use coupon code Skee on the link in my description, you'll get 50% off your first month. And then you can see if you like it for yourself. I'm sure it'll help you. Um, you know, it'll help you in multiple different ways, like I explained. So if you like to get involved, that's a way to take advantage. Now, moving over to best bets, I am gonna rock with, and you guys know I don't like giving you guys bets I haven't made myself. So let me just glance and see, make sure the best number I can lock in right now. Bear with me for 1 second. At least you guys, like I always say, at least y'all know I'm making bets. I'm not out here just bullshitting. All right. I think that number still might continue to move up and down for the Nets. So right now, we're gonna rock with Denver and Brooklyn. We're gonna rock with that total. Just let me make sure it's 219, the best number I can get. Log in one more book here. My bad for the dead air, you guys. I can get 218.5 at 115. I mean, 219 is 112 at DraftKings. I feel like 115 for 218.5 at MGM is a solid deal. So let me get that there. Boom. And we will lock that in. So best bet for the show, Nuggets and Nets over 218.5 minus 115 at BetMGM. Appreciate all you guys for rocking with me. A lot of great people, a lot of great cappers here in the chat. And I just always got to let you guys know how much I appreciate you. Best of luck if you tell. I will be back on with the guys, Dutch, Wham, and Babano at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'll catch y'all then. Peace.